Hi, this is Brian with ML024. In this week's micro lesson, we're going to break down some classic Chuck Berry. This is rock and roll 101, must-know stuff if you're going to be a lead guitar player, because at some point you'll use these licks. So this is going to be the short version. We're just going to go through the first half in this video. If you'd like to watch the extended version, and it also comes with a tablature, and I'll show you how to transpose this and play it in different keys and all of that. You're going to want to go to activemelody.com/micro and do a search for ML024. Alright, so let's break down the first half of this solo. Now this is going to be brief, but the first thing I want you to do, we're playing this in the key of A, and I want you to make, or at least visualize, an A major bar chord. That's where you bar on the 5th fret, and then you take these 3 fingers and you make the E chord shape. You just slide everything up here. Now the reason you're visualizing that is you're picturing the notes in that chord, because we're going to be touching on those notes. That's a great technique, by the way, as you're learning to solo, is to visualize the notes that live within chords and different voicings on the neck. But that's the first thing. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to visualize the minor pentatonic scale pattern 1 for the key of A. That would be... And I go over all 5 patterns in the blues lead course, so if you're not sure what that is, you can check that out. But I'm going to assume you know that. So we've got the A major bar chord, and then we've got the minor pentatonic scale. Now this is going to make all this make a lot more sense as we go through it. So the first lick we play, let's get into that. And I start here with my middle finger on the 4th fret, 3rd string, and I slide up to the 6th fret on the 3rd string. That note lives in that major bar chord. So that's why it's useful to visualize that bar chord. Then the 5th fret, 2nd string, 7th fret, 2nd string. And now we're going to play strings 1 and 2 on the 5th fret. So we're going to bar those with your index finger. So you're going to play... Now these are called triplets, so we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And every time I say 1, I'm going to slide into it like that. And I think what Chuck Berry does when he does that, I think he's simulating playing slide guitar. That's what I've always thought. It always sounds like someone playing slide. So there's 3 of those. And then I come up here, and this is why you're visualizing pattern 1 of the minor pentatonic scale, because I'm going to play these 2 notes out of that scale. So that's on the 8th fret, strings 1 and 2. And I use my ring finger. Some people use their pinky for that. But we're going to play that. Then we're going to slide it down to the 7th fret, and then down to the 5th fret. You're just playing both strings at the same time. That's a big Chuck Berry thing, is playing 2 strings at once, double stops. He's best known for that. And then I'm going to come down to the 7th fret, strings 2 and 3, and then the 5th fret, strings 2 and 3. And as soon as I play that, I hammer on to the 6th fret, 3rd string. So it goes. And then I'm going to play the 7th fret, 4th string twice. So that's already, even if you learn nothing else, you've got... Which is something that you can use over and over again when you're soloing. You can play that slowly, you can do all kinds of stuff with it. Now the next thing, you can either play it with 2 fingers like that, or you can bar. I think I barred when I played it in the intro. But I'm barring on the 7th fret, and I'm barring the first 5 strings, although I'm only playing strings 5 and 4. And it's the same triplet thing where we go triplet, triplet. So, and then I played, so we're going to end it with this. This is a great little lick that goes into the major pentatonic scale. So I'm going to go ahead and play the 5th fret, 2nd string, 6th fret, 3rd string, and play those 2 notes. Again, those are just out of that major bar chord, just those 2 notes there. So we're going to hit that twice, come up here to the 7th fret, 2nd string, and then take your pinky off and play the 5th fret, 2nd string. So now we're going to slide down to pattern 1 of the major pentatonic scale, like that. So to slide down there, we're going to go from the 6th fret down to the 4th fret, down to the 2nd fret, down to the 4th fret on the 4th string. So we have... And this is the major pentatonic scale, pattern 1. Same shape as pattern 1 down here. You just slide everything down for 3 frets. So you get more of a major sound. Almost sounds more country when you go down there. All right, so let me go ahead and back up and play through the first half of this Chuck Berry solo. I'll play through it slowly so you can use this as a reference. So here we go.